Yep. All right, guys, let's ease on up.
It's a high-tech solution to a 500-year-old problem. Hog hunting at night with Pulsar's thermal imaging scope. And if you're hungry for more hogs, we'll take you to California and Africa and Hungary for more wild boar. We're solving the feral hog situation one bite at a time on this Sporting Classics.
Some adventures are found at the crossroads of epic and unforgettable, and they're best enjoyed with a close friend, a companion who cherishes the sporting life just as much as you do. It's someone who knows the magic contained in the simple phrase, opening day, and who understands that the words hunter and conservationist are one and the same, for we've been giving back for generations. And sharing the outdoors with someone who celebrates the history, the art, and the romance of this way of life makes for a friendship to last the ages. One where the sound of a snickering horse, the crackling of a mountain campfire, the whiff of gunpowder will transport you to that same stirring part of the soul. Welcome to Sporting Classics. That old trusted friend who shares your love of adventure and reminds you of the greatest days of your life.
I bet you if we started heading out that way, I won't be surprised if we saw more coming out.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them back here.
Could be. We're in on there.
All right, that's good. First stop, we've got pigs.
So here in Texas and southern Oklahoma, we're able to hunt pigs during the day and also at night.
The way that we hunt hogs, getting from one field to the next, it's really about just being in the right place at the right time.
All right, unleash the Winchester. We've got a nice little passel of pigs down there with our initials on them, 200 or 300 yards stalked, and we'll be right in the midst of them. All right, Captain, you ready?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
We're following you.
All right, let's get after it. You know, that was our biggest challenge, was just getting across the field quietly, because you can't see each and every step you're taking.
At about a 300-400 yard walk we got down here. Of course, the pigs kept moving. Think about pigs, they're always on the move. That's one of the ways you can tell the difference between pigs and other critters using the thermal. Most critters are real slow in their movements. They're not moving much at all. Pigs are just kind of always on the move at night because they're feeding. This is their active period. So we're just trying to figure out if we want to get across the fence or just wait here a little bit to see if they kind of come back. It's a crapshoot, but we'll see. Good news is there's pigs here. We're hunting at the Texas-Oklahoma border with North Texas Outfitters. And for me, this is usually whitetail country. But this time, we're playing a whole different game. This hunt has an agenda. Our mission is to get feral hogs on the ground, and we are coming in prepared with the right tools for the job.
Pulsar Thermal Imaging and Night Vision is a global company, and it is basically it's the premier brand of thermal imaging and night vision devices. We love to put stuff on the ground. They're also great devices for law enforcement and first responders. So we fill a big role in a lot of different spaces. What we're going to do real quick is we have a scope on your Winchester 270. We're going to pull that scope off. We're going to use a Pulsar Trail XP50 on yours. So you're the lucky guy.
All right, sweet, let's do it.
And a lot of people refer to thermal as night vision, but it's not. Thermal is thermal and night vision is night vision. So thermal runs 24/7. Doesn't matter what time it is. It's just looking for temper variances. So what we're going to do is we're sighting with hand warmers, and the reason we do that is because we need a heat signature.
Well, let's do it. Ears on, boys.
For God and country and the
Bacon.
pigs.
Using a heat signature to sight in, well, that was a new one for me. But the Winchester and the Pulsar were dialed in. One reason why hog hunting is so popular is that it's a chance to try different firearms and calibers. Whether it's a bolt action like my favorite Winchester Model 70, or you can go tactical, and you can try a variety of different ammo on hogs as well. This year, Winchester has a new straight-walled cartridge on the market, the 350 Legend, which has more penetration and less recoil than a 243.
The Hog Special comes in 180 grain with a PowerPoint tip, yet another tool to put in the feral hog eradication toolbox.
He's an inch high at 50 yards. I feel pretty good about that.
For sure.
Back in 1539, Spanish explorer Fernando de Soto brought 13 pigs to Florida. In 3 years, that herd grew from 13 to over 1,000 hogs, and that's not counting those that escaped or were eaten. But de Soto's gift to the New World was a Trojan horse, or a Trojan pig, if you will, as the swine's population exploded exponentially. At the current rate, the feral hog population more than doubles every 5 years. To keep this in check, hunters in Texas will need to remove 1.3 million hogs every year. An impossible goal, but one that we are more than willing to try to hit. As for de Soto, well, as a reward for the feral hog invasion, he somehow ended up on the back of our $500 bill. Yeah, go ahead and check the one in your wallet.
We have farmers and ranchers who lose their livelihoods because of feral hogs.
We have about 150 acres of pecans, and we haven't harvested a pecan in the last 5 years. And they root it so bad that you can't even get across it with a normal pickup. You have to have a Dodge pickup to get across the roots.
I've read a lot of different reports that suggest that we have to kill at least 70% of the feral hog population in Texas just to maintain the current feral hog population where it's at. Not even to start winning, but the bottom line is we need people to get out there.
We need more hunters and we need more pigs killed. And we tell these guys when they come, you know, it doesn't make any difference whether it's a big pig or a little pig. A dead pig is what we like.
While Texas can be considered ground zero for America's battle with wild hogs, feral hogs are a problem from coast to coast. Just a few hours north of Hollywood, Emmy-winning actor Gerald McCraney takes a hiatus from Tinseltown to stalk wild boar.
I've hunted pigs here in California before, a lot of them back home in Mississippi, Louisiana, Africa. And I always love hunting them because they're hard to hunt, the action is quick, and sometimes I've had them hunt back on me.
Trying to control the feral hog population by hunting one at a time sort of feels like emptying the ocean with a bucket. It's never going to happen. But it's better to make a small contribution than none at all, and it's a whole lot of fun.
Winchester Model 70, the rifleman's rifle.
Sporting Classics is powered by Ram Trucks, the Ram 1500, Motor Trend's 2019 Truck of the Year. Winchester, the American legend. Winchester Repeating Arms. Walther Powered Performance. Pulsar Image Quality. Negrini Cases, ultra light, ultra strong. The pinnacle of Italian design and technology. And by Safari Club International. Join SCI today for a chance to win a waterfowl hunt at the North Platte Outpost. We're waiting for the sun to drop to start our nighttime hog hunt with Dakota Sowers of North Texas Outfitters and Kevin Reece with Pulsar. On our first night in Texas, Pulsar's Kevin Reece showed me firsthand how the thermal imaging system works as he moved into range for a Texas boar.
That's how you do it?
Right. Feels good. Well, that's a heck of a boar. He's a fighter, too. What a great boar, man.
Oh, he's a monster.
Kevin is a former Marine, and earlier this season he took a group of fellow leathernecks on a hog hunt that was about a whole lot more than getting feral pigs on the ground.
And You know, being a jarhead myself, it was great to go down there. I didn't serve with 2nd Battalion, 7th Marines, but as soon as I went in there, they treated me like family. I mean, it's a true brotherhood, right? And we did a lot of thermal hog hunting. We were on a crop field, and there was a sounder of, gosh, it must have been 30 pigs out there.
I think the hunting aspect of it definitely correlates with the military experience, handling the firearms, having the responsibility, and then, you know, working together as a team as we moved on to those hogs last night.
Man, it was really like watching a military unit just pushing forward in a firing line and then subsequently getting set up on a firing line, fanning out. I mean, it looked like a small operation.
3, 2, 1.
It looks like all hell is breaking loose, but this is more of controlled chaos. The Marines training kicked in, and they started doing what Marines do best, working as a team to complete a mission.
It's more about a sense of teamwork. It is the combined team effort of getting to the right position, lining up for the right shot, and the discipline of maintaining your silence. All those come together, and that's truly a teamwork that we talk about. That's what they're good at. They have it ingrained in their DNA that it's not about I, it's about us.
3, 2, 1.
It's really pretty cool. That's probably one of my most memorable experiences out in the crop fields, putting pigs on the ground with thermal imaging, was hunting with these guys, not just bonding with these guys, but actually watching them do their work. They were there to put stuff on the ground, and they did exactly that. It was pretty cool.
For the men of 2nd Battalion, 7th Marines Golf Company, this was mission accomplished for mind and spirit. And what was left behind was a mountain of pork, a great bounty of bacon, if you will. The farm-to-table movement is on the rise in the culinary industry, and likewise the market for feral pork is growing.
Chris Hughes over at Broken Arrow Ranch, man, he came up here and he did a bunch of cooking for us.
Wild boar is very lean, much leaner than domesticated pork. Because of that, it can take a pretty heavy seasoning and really needs a pretty fair amount of salt on it because it doesn't have the fat to carry that flavor. It really needs that salt.
It's a wonderful, wonderful meat. It's a very healthy meat. This is natural, this is organic, this is sustainable. This is meeting all the buzzwords that people are looking for. So I think that we have a problem with a very readily available solution here in eating those animals that I think just needs to be expanded.
He brought it in and he cooked up some pork chops and backstrap and tenderloin. And man, let me tell you, it was some good eating.
The farm-to-table movement is on the rise in the culinary industry, and likewise the market for feral pork is growing. Filling the family freezer is one of many reasons to hunt hogs. And after this feast, I had yet another reason to harvest wild boar.
Winchester XPR. Experience performance.
I fell in love with Sporting Classics magazine from the first time I opened it because it's just so different. I thought it was a magazine created just for me. When it arrives, it's just like Christmas morning as a child. There's just magic to the surprises you'll find inside the cover. I take it with me everywhere, and I mean everywhere.
All right, guys. If y'all want to, we can go ahead and get inside the property. There's a wire gap right here. Okay. Unless y'all want to just walk down and then just jump.
Let's cross the fence easy.
I think it'd be easier to cross it here and quieter to cross it here.
It's midnight in Texas, and the last light is long gone, which means it's time to break out the pulsar.
We've had a couple of dark nights here. Without thermal, you don't see anything. And magically, you put the thermal up to your eye and you look out and, man, you can see crop fields and water towers. And I mean, you're looking across fields that are a mile across, and anything with a heat signature out there is showing up. So that's pretty cool.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's 200 yards. He's 200 yards. All right, guys, let's see. He's on up.
Pig hunting seems as American as bacon and eggs, but the truth is you can hunt feral hogs on every continent except Antarctica. While I was on safari in Namibia, my twin sons had a chance to hunt warthogs.
If you can thread the needle, feel good about it. Can you make that shot right there?
Yeah, I can make that shot.
Okay, go ahead and take him.
He's down right there. These warthogs had no idea what was coming. I mean, the 1-2 punch of Luke and Nate, they were primed and ready to go. Well done. It was just a lot of fun. It was really great for me. It was more fun for me to watch them do that than if I'd shot those pigs myself. And just to see that satisfaction and make that part of a whole story of a family coming together. You just gotta love warthogs, don't you? It's 1/5 of the ham slam around the world, right here, the warthog.
Those warthogs were used as bait for a leopard hunt, and just like the rest of us, those cats love pork, which made another type of night hunt a success.
And then to come up here into Cameroon and find these Red River hogs.
See it? Yeah. You think that's a male? Okay, that's a male, yeah.
Based on that, can you make that shot? And I looked through the scope, but I'm pretty sure I've got the shoulder right there.
I'm clear, because it's standing up. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go.
And I mean, just pandemonium. All hell broke loose. Pigs are shooting out everywhere.
Wow, there's a lot of pigs in there.
Just down below, right through the shoulder, is my dead pig. That's our pig, huh? It's a male, huh?
Yeah, it's a male.
All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you,
No,
thank you.
it's quite an exciting hunt.
It's a fantastic hunt.
On a hunt for mountain Inyala in Ethiopia, my guide and I stumbled upon a massive forest hog, one of the rarest pigs in all the world. And then we suffered every hunter's worst nightmare, spotting a potential world record without a tag.
Can you see those tusks? Jeez, look at that. Wow, that's a big forest dog.
It's like seeing a Yeti. I mean, this is such a unique animal, such a rare animal, and then we see a giant boar.
I mean, that's a trophy of a lifetime right there.
There we are, 60, 70 yards away. I don't have a giant forest hog tag because they're sold years in advance, and long story, I just enjoyed the moment, wishing the hell I had a tag.
There they go. Damn, 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 damn.
But of all the hog hunts I've taken, of all the bacon I've helped bring home, driven boar in Hungary was truly the most unforgettable.
Middle. He's down. Dear God, it's a rodeo. These are the badass big Russian boars, not those polka-dotted feral swine that a lot of hunters like to call Russian boar. Peter Horn had been telling me for years, Chris, you got to come and do this driven boar shoot in Hungary. It's unlike any other hunting experience around the world, and one you got to have on the bucket list.
And I don't think there's anything more exciting than seeing a big black speck come out of a green and brown forest and realize it's a 400-pound boar.
Hear that? Didn't like that, did it?
It's that moment of anticipation. You know something's going to happen. You know, they would not have brought you here if they didn't think something was going to happen.
And that's the way it's done right there, buddy. Coming up, coming up. Here we go, big boar, big boar.
Butt, belly, beak, bang. You know, sometimes it pays to be a bird hunter on these deals.
In Hungary, the form of the hunt is as important as the function. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to hunt, and the same honor must be shown to the quarry. By the light of bonfires and torches, the boars receive their final respect from the hunters.
This is a day that I'm sure we will remember, all of us, for the rest of our life. Kusanem.
And it's a moment of reflection. I think it's just a chance to honor the fallen game and
and really honored those that came before us and really created this enduring tradition of hunting. To me, there's no such thing as a half-hearted hunter. You're all in if you're hunting.
It's the smell of a fire in hunting camp. It's the sound of a river after a successful hunt. It's the sight of a sunrise and a boy and a dog in a duck blind. And this is the sight and sound of someone on Capitol Hill fighting to protect all of it. Someone from SCI. SCI, first for hunters.
Introducing the Hot series of box blinds. Insulated steel panels provide unmatched thermal, scent, and noise control and are backed by a limited lifetime warranty, so your investment will last in the field for years to come. All new box blinds by Hawk.
Sporting Classics has gone digital. Now you can experience the heritage, the romance, and the art of hunting and fishing every day for free with Sporting Classics Daily. And enjoy stunning world-renowned photography by following us on Instagram at Sporting Classics TV. Sporting Classics is powered by Ram Trucks, the Ram 1500, Motor Trend's 2019 Truck of the Year, Winchester, the American legend, Winchester Repeating Arms, Walther Powered Performance, Sightmark, make your mark, Negrini Cases, ultralight, ultra strong, the pinnacle of Italian design and technology, and by John Burroughs High Adventure Company, operators of the finest sporting lodges worldwide.
Yeah, we've been out here hunting with North Texas Outfitters, putting hogs on the ground with thermal imaging devices, and hogs are a huge problem here. So it actually serves a couple of great purposes. One, we're helping farmers and ranchers, and two, we're getting some great meat for the cooler. And three, we're just having a great time.
Through the night, we traveled from one of Dakota's hotspots to the next in the Ram, scanning different ranches for sounders of hogs. We basically converted the Ram 1500, Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, into a mobile hunting blind, so when we did find something on the Pulsar, we could quickly get on the ground and put on a stalk.
He's just milling around out there. Can't we just go right down the line?
Yeah, we can just walk right down that county road and get even with him and shoot him.
Yeah.
But we got a long walk. Yeah, he's actually moving in the right direction right now.
So night hunting is completely different. It's cool to sit in the truck and scan. You get to see everything you want, but it's a different ball game when you get down in the field with the pigs and you start stalking, because generally one person has the thermal and your job at that point is just to follow the guy in front of you. That's it.
And just about every single field that you go to is gonna have, 100 head at least of cattle in it. And so at that point, when you're trying to walk through there at night with no lights or anything, using thermal imaging, the cows, if you're not careful, will bust your hunt and scare the pigs off. You got to have the wind in your favor. Try not to use any lights, if any lights at all. Strictly rely on your thermal scope. And biggest key thing is to play the wind and keep the wind in your favor. It's kind of a challenge, but we made it happen, and we snuck across that wheat field, and man, we got in to within 40, 30 yards of them, and we set up, and they had no idea we were there.
Pulsar allows you to ignore the fact you're hunting at night and simply focus on the fact that you are hunting. And the fundamentals remain the same for any spot and stalk rifle hunt. Find your game, get into range, make your shot.
Chris knocked that pig down, and he didn't move a lick after he shot.
Well, this Winchester ammo just put this pig down like a ton of bricks.
Oh yeah, it didn't take a step. That's always nice, right?
Yeah, no, he was down hard. Good looking pig, mister.
Yeah, that is a great pig.
Captain Dakota. Well done, sir.
Yes, sir. Congratulations.
Yeah, you put us on a nice stock, man.
Yeah, that was great.
1, 2, 3.
When pigs fly.
This is a working man's hunt, a salt of the earth hunt, one you can enjoy for the thrill, to try out new technology, and to help do your part to solve the feral hog overpopulation problem, one bite at a time.